So there are a bunch of different species of mosquitoes in the world, in the United States, in North Carolina, in Wake County. We have about 3,800 species in the world. We're actually discovering new species from time to time, so we don't know the exact number in the world. In the United States, we have over 180 species of mosquitoes, so different kinds. And even in North Carolina, we have over 60 different kinds of mosquitoes. These mosquitoes do different things and are important in different aspects of being a pest or transmitting a disease. One of the most common mosquitoes in suburban environments in the eastern United States is the tiger mosquito. We find it all the way up into Boston. And that one can transmit dengue fever, chikungunya fever, Zika fever, yellow fever. The Anopheles mosquitoes, also common in the eastern United States, but all over the world, of a bunch of different species, transmit malaria. In fact, all human malarias are only transmitted by Anopheles mosquitoes. But these mosquitoes are found almost anywhere, which is why, even though most malaria cases at this point in our history are in Africa, we still occasionally get locally transmitted cases of malaria in the United States. In the United States, different regions have different major pests. The tiger mosquito is the major pest in the eastern United States. It's also now invaded California and become a pest there. We also have in Florida and Texas, a little bit of Louisiana, and in California, the mosquito Aedes aegypti, the yellow fever mosquito, which is the major global vector of dengue fever, yellow fever, Zika fever, and chikungunya fever. Throughout the United States, we have Anopheles mosquitoes. These are different species in the genus Anopheles, and they can transmit malaria. Some of the major pest species we find along the coasts where the salt marsh mosquitoes come out in great numbers. In the Midwest, there are mosquitoes that do very well after a flooding event, and they come out in very large numbers to the points where we need to intervene in some way, either with personal protection to be outside, or maybe a mosquito control district is gonna spray. Even though we find mosquitoes all over the world, in all kinds of climates, in all kinds of biomes, we have the worst mosquito problems where it is both relatively warm and relatively humid. In the United States, that means the Southeast has pretty big mosquito problems. When it gets drier, when you get into the Midwest, into the Great Plains states, the Rockies, you have less mosquito problems. There are still some, particularly associated with irrigated agriculture and the transmission of West Nile virus, but they're less abundant in most circumstances. Even in places where the climate wouldn't seem very hospitable to mosquitoes, we sometimes get very large numbers that can be associated with melting snow, a unseasonable rainfall, or just a short summer. The place in the world where we get the most mosquitoes is in the Arctic, right? That wouldn't seem like a great place to be a mosquito because most of the time it's under ice. But during the short period of the summer, the mosquitoes come out in vast numbers. They do this because the females lay hundreds to thousands of eggs for each female, and all of those eggs hatch into larvae when the snow melts, and they quickly grow into adult mosquitoes. They come out and they'll feed on any mammal that they can find, and birds as well, whether it's a caribou or a person.